Hey guys, it's Sergeant of the Fed. We're back. We got our second bracket we're ready for, so we're gonna go ahead and grab those bottles. This is gonna be Jack Daniels Bonded versus a Heaven Hill Bottled in Bombs. So, gonna be pouring these up. Looks like one of them is open, the other one's gonna be a fresh crack, so I will let him crack that while I pour up ours.
Trying to embarrass me over here.
No, I just figured if I'm gonna be pouring it.
Come on.
Hand me your glass A while you were working on that too. Glass A, glass B.
I don't have any fingernails. It's probably not helping, is it?
Yeah, I'll try to get it here in a second.
Okay, I got it.
Glass A is poured. There's your
No,
A.
it wasn't a perfect cutoff, but thank you, sir.
So this will be glass A, so we'll keep that on the left side because that's going to be A. This will be B.
And it's backwards for them. It'll be on the screen. It'll be
They're right, yeah.
EA.
It's all about me, guys, not you. Otherwise, I'll forget what we're drinking. All right.
Thank you.
Trying to keep it modest pours so we're not getting super drunk by going through an entire bracket in one sitting. So this is the Jack Daniels Bonded up against that Heaven Hill. So
We all know Heaven Hill. Staple bottle. Still pretty affordable, right? It's high 40s.
it's like $50 from when I see it, and it is allocated in most states. So I know like Specs, they keep theirs in their glass case for the most part. With the exception of the Specs on Raglan, they keep theirs on the bottom shelf. But
What is the JD at? Is it mid 30s? I'm not even sure.
I think it's around $25 to $30. I don't think it's too much, but it's definitely a step up from old number 7 for sure. So I'm gonna start with Glass A, which is the Heaven Hill. This definitely seems lighter in color than the Jack Daniels.
Loads of caramel on the nose to me.
Yeah, very sweet. Very pleasant smell. Coats the glass nicely. Light color though.
Oh, there's a bit of a bitterness.
Yeah.
For me.
It's got like a spice to it. It's got this very earthy spice. It's got a lot of oak that comes through. Not very good on the balancing between the oak and the whiskey, in my opinion. It's kind of hot.
The second taste was better than the first. I think my palate kind of adjusted a little bit. It's good, but
Not very refined though.
I didn't expect that bitterness.
Yeah, that was very, very deceitful from the nose to the palate.
Is that how you would describe the bitterness? You would describe it as a sharp baking spice or what?
Very earthy, very grainy. Jack Daniels Bonded.
Oh, that smells really good to me.
Yeah, that smells very citrusy, like a Granny Smith apple.
Man, that's the best smell I've had so far.
Very good nose.
The best nose. I guess I should use the correct terms.
Creeps up on the back end for sure of the palate. It has a way better balance between the fruit citrus notes to the oakiness though, but it still definitely has a heavy oak in it too.
It tastes a lot thinner and lighter to me than A did. A tasted more full.
The viscosity on this is definitely a lot lighter. It dissipates very quick.
The nose is awesome though. I love that nose. It's super. It's almost like it's like super. It's not thick at all, which is kind of weird.
I like the mouthfeel on the Jack Daniels better too. Huh. Curious on which one you're going to say is the winner on this one. I think we might be different on this. It's tough to say. I feel like I could toss a coin, and whatever side the coin landed on, it would be fine with me on how I pick between these two.
All right.
I don't think there's a clear winner, but there is a winner.
So for me, A, which is Devon Hill, is like I got a lot more of the actual barrel in A. Like I got more of the wood oakiness. B, which was the Jack Daniels, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't get as much of the citrus on the palate as I did on the nose, but there was still some there. But I didn't get hardly any barrel influence at all on the end. It pretty much from start to finish was like the same across my palate. I don't know if you agree with that or not. And in this instance, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing because it didn't really develop throughout the palate.
It tasted very thin.
So, but I like the flavor profile of the Jack Daniels better. So if I was going to pick this just off of the flavor, I would pick the Jack Daniels, personally.
Jack Daniels gonna be your winner for this one?
I think so.
I think so too, because I did not like the bitterness and earthiness that I got from the Heaven Hill.
Yeah, it was rough.
So that's our first upset, I would say, for price difference. I mean, we're talking not quite double, but pretty close, and a lot of people might bash us for the not liking the Heaven Hill because everyone said that's a pretty solid bottle, but
it's good.
It's got more complexity to it and a lot more earthiness than this does. This is very simplistic, but this is such a smooth, easy drink.
Yeah, and
the nose, like you said, is the best nose that we've had so far.
That nose was really good.
I like the Jack Daniels, so I think that's going to be the winner of this bracket as well, because I'm going to agree with you on that one. I could have tossed the coin and picked either way, to be honest. I felt like it was pretty close.
And tomorrow, I might feel like Heaven Hill's but today, I don't know, Jack Daniels.
Heaven Hill's still in the winnings, guys, even though it's not this bottle. We got other bottles on the table. Another Heaven Hill product will be up in the lineup soon, so we'll see if that one can at least pull through for Heaven Hill and push forward.
I'm surprised.
Onwards and upwards.
I'm very surprised with that.
So that's going to conclude this bracket. We're going to take Jack Daniels as the clear winner on this one.
By the way, mid to early 30s, I think, in price.
Yeah, I want to say it's low 30s.
And right around 50 for the Heaven Hill.
Good to know. $30 bottles can trump a $50 bottle. So we'll see you guys for the next bracket.